first time I went into Mosul, I was driving through East Mosul, and then as we crossed the bridge into West Mosul, it took my breath away. The amount of devastation. I've visited many post-conflict environments, ranging from Afghanistan into the Balkans, throughout Africa, and I don't think I've ever seen a part of a city that was so pulverized. It was very reminiscent of images of the Second World War, of Stalingrad, of Hamburg, Coventry, completely blown apart. Mosul is a city in northern Iraq. It lies between Erbil and the Syrian border. And when ISIS was at the peak of its control, there were over 2 million people living in Mosul. It was the biggest city under ISIS control. These buildings had been booby-trapped, they'd been rigged with explosives, they had caches of ammunition and weapons for the fighters to use. The fighters were wearing suicide vests and prepared to fight to the end, and the coalition forces dropped a lot of ordnance on them. And so the explosive hazard and the explosive contamination in Mosul is unlike really anything I've seen before. When you look at that level of devastation, people just can't get back to their homes. They're finding it very difficult. The fridge might have been booby-trapped, so if you open the fridge door, it goes off, or a light switch gets flicked and there's a bomb waiting for you. On top of the different explosive hazards, a lot of the buildings are very unstable. So if when the teams are clearing, they were to move the wrong piece of rubble, the whole building could collapse on them. And if you want people to go home, you have to create an environment that they feel safe. And it was incredible when I was in Mosul to see how quickly families would go back into the rubble of West Mosul and relay their foundations and start building their homes again.